Hey guys, September 9th, Friday. Last video I did was on smaller pieces and kind of back to some of the bigger pieces that I've gotten cleaned up. So thought we'd go over them, see what I got here. This piece here is a really long, big long linear grinder. This piece is made out of granite. That's your kind of your grinding surface there. It's a lot more coarse on the top. It's polished off and smoother. See that dark area right there? That's where they would actually lay their finger up there, and then it would be held like this. I don't find these long pieces like this very often, this long anyway. It's got a little bit of a break on it right here, but overall it's in pretty good shape. That's really the only place that it's damaged a little bit, but anyway, nice piece. The surface fine. Here's another really nice grinder, kind of an iron shaped one. You see all this oil around the edges and the back. This tool was used a lot. For a long time. It's got a little palm ridge right here in the back too, make it more comfortable in the hand. And look at the edge on this thing. And that's your grinding surface there. I believe this is a quartzite, really nice dense piece of quartzite. That's a really well worked tool, good shape yet. Here's another long piece. Don't find too many of these again. This one's got a bunch of notches on the side here. Got the oil. That's the grinding surface here. I'm not sure. I think this thing could have been held in either hand, with the notches on both sides like that. I'm thinking pretty much granite on this piece too. Here's a left-hander made out of quartzite. This is a smaller piece, but really nice piece. See all the notching work here. There's your thumb groove right here. Be held like that. Really good shape. Dump it out in the back like they do on all these tools just about. This is a nutting stone here. These are a little bit different down here in the southeast than what they do up in the north. So what they'll do is they'll get a rock like this and they'll actually cut the rock out instead of actually getting a flat stone and cupping the stone out and laying it on the ground and hitting it with a flat stone. They do it completely opposite. Here they cup out the stone that they're going to have in their hand that they're going to strike the nut with, and that'll hold that nut in place when they hit it. And this one's really big, a big one here. This was probably used for walnuts. And again, up north, you know, you would actually put the nut on the ground, on the piece of stone on the ground that's been divvied out, and then hit it with probably a flat piece of rock or something. Just totally opposite here, the way they did it. Here's a smaller piece here. This probably was used for acorns and chestnuts. Got a little groove here, little thumb groove. Not quite as deep as that other piece. That's made of quartz also. And here's a really old stone here. I really don't know what the material is on it. It's grooved out on the top. It's been all chipped out right in here. I think the thumb would go there and the finger would lay up there and it'd be held like that. There's a striking surface on this thing. This is an old tool. It's been around a long time. I don't know what time period this came from, but it's old. Been polished on the sides here. Really worn. Grooved out there. Grooved out on the top. I think this is a chisel, a little hand chisel. I guess it could be hafted. I think it was held like this. See where it's grooved out on the top? I think this piece is granite for the most part. See how it's tapered down. That's a well worked piece also. Possibly could have been a hoe, but I doubt it because hoes are not near as well made normally. This is what I think they call out west a mono. It's a stone that would go into a mortar, or what they call out west a matite. I don't find many of these. Are pretty rare around here. I think that's just a big piece of quartz. So I just put it in into the matite or mortar and just grind grains and nuts with it. Here's our mica ceremonial pieces. I don't know how many pieces I have that are shaped exactly like this, and this is exact same size. Here's a bigger piece. It's been ground, polished a little bit on the top. See where it's been worked on the bottom. I guess the chieftains be waving these things around from a distance, and you can see them real easy. Here's another interesting piece, really thin, almost paper thin. Kind of thick to the back. And this is some polishing stone here. This is a nice piece of quartzite here. It's got 3 facets on it, one on the tip, this surface here, and then this surface back here. It's notched out here for your thumb, and then 2 notches there for your finger. Be held like that. Notched out in the back. Another polishing stone here. This is a dual material. It's actually a left-handed piece. That's your your thumb notch there. Granite on the top, quartz on the bottom. Come on, focus. Time you see that dual material, pick it up. Here's a piece of solid quartz. This is a surface fine too. It's got a lot of patina on it. In the raw state, this thing would have been white. You see where the edges have all been chipped off here. And I believe this was used for polish, and the surfaces are really polished on both sides. And last is a little palm grinder. It's a polishing surface here. Be held like that. See where it's dark on the sides? That's where it was held. Got some wear on the heel there. That's granite. Divvy it out in the back like you see a lot of these tools. Alright guys, that's all I got for today. I'll get some more stuff cleaned up. I've got a lot of stuff to look at. But anyway, that's what I got for today, and as always, I appreciate you guys tuning into my channel. Any feedback is welcome. And again, I appreciate it. I hope you guys are doing well.